suspected dealer doesn't want to hang around today, have the cops blown their cover? Or has the buyer backed out? As a new day dawns in London, the war on crime continues. The cops are locked in a constant battle to try and keep one step ahead of the criminals. In the square mile, the officers are out in force, but you wouldn't know it. They are known simply as the Crime Squad. They're a team of highly trained undercover cops, some of whom we can't identify.
All we're doing is blending in with the public. When the thieves come to our area, they haven't got a clue whether they're officers or they're just members of the public going about their business. And before they know it, they've been arrested in the act.
The Crime Squad is the pride of the City of London Police. Their unique surveillance and covert work mean they can get up close to criminals and catch them literally red-handed. Yesterday, some covert cops doing general monitoring in the area spotted a drug deal taking place in broad daylight in this quiet square. Police intelligence suggests it might be a regular occurrence. So today, the Crime Squad are back working undercover. But this time, there are more of them. And they're hoping to catch themselves a dealer. Yesterday, undercover officers think they saw the drug deal taking place between a woman and a man who rode away on a moped.
It was believed that a drug deal had just taken place. Believed it was a, as we call it, a dialer deal. It just turned up, quick exchange, then a male left.
In hectic London, even drug dealing has been sped up. A dialer deal provides a sort of drug takeaway service for busy men and women.
So pretty much waiting for the same time when it happened yesterday, for it to hopefully happen again today.
The trap is set. The spot where the deal took place yesterday is covered. A number of undercover officers are working on this job today. The square is full of people. You wouldn't know it, but some of them are cops. Building work is going on in the square, so some of the cops are disguised as workmen. Crime Squad Governor Dom Parkin is disguised as a cycle courier and rigged with a covert camera. And backup is in a van parked around the corner.
Recording.
They've also mounted a hidden camera on a lamppost aimed at where they think the action will take place. Another Crime Squad cop monitors the footage in real time and radios developments to the rest of the team.
Hello, put me on speakerphone.
It was lunchtime yesterday when the suspect showed up. All the officers can do now is wait.
We have him in view.
With almost perfect timing, what seems to be the same moped rider has come back to the same spot, unaware that this time there's more than one person expecting him.
Now I'll make a phone call.
But something is not quite right.
Now placing on this crash
It looks like the suspected dealer doesn't want to hang around today. Have the cops blown their cover? Or has the buyer backed out?
If the rider decides to go, we're going to leave him and let him run.
Without a deal, they can't make a move.
He's milling about.
Suddenly, a smartly dressed man approaches the suspect.
Yeah, driver's now met with a nice C1 male. I believe something has been placed into the male's hand.
As they shake hands, the two men subtly exchange something. It could be the drugs. It happens so quickly you can barely spot it, but the cops have. They refer to this technique as a handshake and a pass. But they've got to wait for a second pass, where the money is handed to the suspected dealer before they can strike.
Now talking, units to move up.
The cop with the covert camera has to liaise with colleagues, but he needs a good excuse to chat without blowing his cover.
Excuse me, mate, you got a light?
Using this officer as cover, he tries to look over his shoulder.
See, money changing hands.
Not at the moment.
The crime squad must wait for the deal to be complete before they can strike. Money has to be exchanged.
You see exchange, strike.
I think so.
The suspects are just a few feet behind this officer.
It's perfect.
Exchanged.
Yeah, there's been an exchange.
The cops think they've seen money change hands. That's all they needed.
Yeah, all units, they split, move in, strike, strike.
The cops move fast. One of the undercover officer's body cameras captures the action. They're in the suspect's face in seconds.
Right, the reason you've been stopped, saw you acting suspiciously in conversation with other male.
I'm going to tell it, male.
Okay? We believe due to your actions that you're possibly involved in a drug deal.
Undo your helmet.
Okay?
The suspect, clearly taken completely by surprise, looks so nervous that one of the cops is prompted to give him some friendly advice.
Don't run off, mate, because I'm rather fast, alright?
I'm not going anywhere.
Cool, it's alright then. We'll be chilled out, you'll be chilled out.
20, 4, 6.
The officers quickly find what they're looking for. This could be the money taken during the alleged drug deal.
10.
In all, the cops have found £150 in banknotes. Based on what they witnessed and the evidence seized, the cops then arrested this man and took him back for further questioning. But the crime squad didn't stop there.
We searched his business premises. In his locker, we found a number of other wraps of white powder, which is found to be cocaine. We also searched his house, and again there we found more wraps of cocaine and weighing scales and cutting agents and other items associated with drug dealing.
As for the smartly dressed businessman in the white shirt, he was also arrested around the corner. And on him, police found 3 wraps of white powder.
That white powder has been analysed by the laboratory and it's found to be cocaine. Both men were arrested and interviewed, and both have admitted that, yes, I made a phone call to this guy. I asked him to deliver some cocaine to me at this location, and the drug dealer, he admitted the same thing.
Trying to stop the scourge of drugs is an absolute priority for police in London. And the undercover cop's message to drug dealers is clear. Break the law on their patch, and you may well become their next scalp. Brit cops, law and disorder, taking you to the front line in the battle against crime. Hunting fugitives. Catching con men.
Believe they're targeting victims in banks.
Cracking down on drugs.
Is that any drugs at all?